Hi, and welcome to Underground Video Network's Behind the Counter. Mike Boroff here. We got Peanut.
Hello.
And Richard.
Hey.
We're down here in Kentucky at the Derby City Comic-Con. Stay tuned. All right, hi, and welcome back. Like I said earlier, Mike Boroff, Peanut, Richard.
Hey.
This is Underground Video Network's Behind the Counter, although today we are actually behind the table. That's right. We're down here in Louisville, Kentucky for Derby City Comic-Con. Richard?
Hey, this is a great show. We never got a chance to come down to this because we've always been somewhere else. And this year, we're down here. We got a table. We're going to do a lot of coverage, do the same thing we do at almost any con. We'll just make it and do the best we can.
We've left Ohio again.
We made a wrong turn at the Ohio River. It's like, where are we? It's like
All those NASCAR people.
all those NASCAR people. That's right. Yeah, we picked the weekend of the big NASCAR race to come down. But yeah, if you get a chance to, if you're watching this, it's already too late because we're already home and in bed and watching our own TVs. But if you happen to be here and you're watching us right now taping, coming down, you get a chance to. We're behind the table. We can't escape you. We can't get away from you. You know, just the man meat right here is just. See this? We don't need
man
booth
meat.
babes. We are the booth babes.
Well, besides,
Although we are accepting applications for booth babes. Here's my personal email address as MP Boroff. Phone number, anything, go ahead and text. You know, we're always on the lookout.
and for a really good time, email BainbrookStudios.com. Stay tuned because you will see plenty of artists, writers, and many comic book illustrators we hopefully going to talk to here in Kentucky.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it because, like Richard said, this is my first time down here.
Exciting what to do to get friends in a couple of times.
And no, it's fine. There's an Underground Video Network, and we have like breaking news that Darryl Banks he's invading the comic industry again by force, and he's going to tell us the brand new book that he has out, which is called
Horizon's End.
We're gonna have an echo or whatever and whatnot. And to tell us a little bit what it's about.
Well, what we have here is our Kickstarter program with the writer Darren Kapoff and Chris Deliacano. Sorry if I messed up his name there. I don't think I've ever called him by his last name before. Darren and Chris, as they're known to me. A couple of great writers who've got some strong ideas. They approached me that they really wanted me to work on this graphic novel. I thought, well, let's get it started. Let's see what we can put together. So we've really been pushing strong on social media, Facebook, Twitter, to get the Kickstarter really out there. And if you're in any of those two social medias, you've probably seen Horizon's End promoted. We've got great incentives. Artists such as Todd Knock. We've got Mike Grell, Ryan Benjamin, and others who are helping us out. So if we can get this funded, it'll be my return to comics. So.
All right, everybody, look, this is the website. We're going to have it scrolling across on the screen. Look, the funding needs to happen. You know, they're gaining steam. It'll happen if you help it to happen, basically. So, let's get it going. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Michael here, and I'm continuing our coverage here at Derby City Comic-Con, and I'm here with Jason. Jason, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Tell us a little bit about your comic book you have here.
Well, Gamers vs. Zombies is about a group of kids that actually survived the apocalypse because of the video gaming skills they've learned. So all together they're able to survive because of that.
Very cool. Now, you had a Kickstarter program, right?
Yeah, we launched a Kickstarter program yesterday, actually, to help us out with the comic book and mass distribution. So we're really trying to push people to come to the comic book, to go to a Kickstarter and help us out that way.
Great. Is there a web address we can go to the Kickstarter for at?
Well, it would be Kickstarter.com. You just have to do a search for Gamers vs. Zombies because they don't have a link. Yeah.
Great. Gamers vs. Zombies.
Gamers vs.
That is a
Zombies,
brilliant
yes.
idea because I think a lot of us, especially in the nerd culture, the geek culture like me, whenever anybody talks about the zombie apocalypse, the first thing we always think of, what did I learn from video games?
Right. And then there you go.
Well, there you go.
All right, thank you so much.
Everybody's fantasy coming in the comic book form, Gamers vs. Zombies.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Has anybody seen Mike? Mike, Our camera guy. All right, whatever. Mr. Boroff. Mr. Boroff, UVN is reporting you for duty. Mike. Okay, here Underground Video Network is back here. We got Ed, and here we have Lee. This is the writer, this is the artist. Okay, I got it right. And they do a book called Little Guardians. I'm going to let them tell us what it's about.
Yeah, so pretty much Little Guardians is a fantasy adventure comic. It's online, it's a web comic. Basic story is every village has a guardian, and the guardian's job is to fight monsters that come to attack it. And this job is passed down father to son for generations. Well, in our story, the guardian's wife gives birth to a little girl. So the doctor decides to secretly switch the kid out with a boy that was just born, and that causes a lot of problems for the village. So.
And Steven Spielberg is now taking their idea and making a movie out of it, rated PG-13. Tell us, how long did it take to create this, like, from the beginning? Has it been a couple of years? Has it been,
Well, yeah, we've been developing the idea for the comic since about 2008, just coming up with the ideas, writing the backstory, and creating the world. Ed's already written ahead up through chapter 13, so that's going to take me a few years to illustrate. I've been working on it, and we've been posting it online since early 2011. So a few years now we've been online.
is there any, who are, both of you guys can answer this, who's your like artistic influence to why you do comics in general? Like
Who's my guys?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're both big Jeff Smith fans. We love David Peterson, Mouse Guard. I love, I'm obviously influenced by a lot of manga, so I read Battle Angel, Alita, Blade of the Immortal.
See, thank you. Finally, people are hitting stuff other than Italia and all this other stuff. Yeah. I'm knocking on it, just whatever.
Yeah, and I love all kinds of webcomics too. I love Meredith Grand's Octopus Pie. There's so much good stuff on right now online that just blows my mind. Travis Hansen's The Bean is I'm a big fan of that. So.
Yeah, ditto. You know, I love Alan Moore, Frank Miller, and Calvin and Hobbes is a big influence, and a lot of other stuff.
Tell everybody the website to go to check out.
www.littleguardianscomic.com.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peanut.
Sweet.
Yep. Nice meeting you.
You too.